afternoon, folks. Ari here from Direct Auto Outlet in Fair Oaks, California. I've got this gorgeous 2011 Chevy Tahoe LT four-wheel drive for you today, and this will be a test drive and driving impression video of this gorgeous SUV as we get it on the road, put it through its paces, and take you along with us for the ride so that you can see and hear everything that we see and hear. And we also do have an in-depth walk-around video of this vehicle where we're going to go through the ins and outs and demonstrate its many functions and features for you and go into a little bit more depth on the little itty-bitty things inside. This will not be that video. Again, just doing a quick walk around just to show you how brilliantly the vehicle presents itself. And without further ado, we're going to go ahead and hop on in and go for a spin. Thank you for joining us. All right. $152,905 original miles. No warning lights on. Everything works properly as it should. Vehicle comes with dual power seats on both sides. You have four-wheel drive, tri-zone climate control. You can have one temperature for the driver, one for the front passenger, and then one for the rear occupants as well. You have AM/FM CD, adjustable power pedals, OnStar built in. Of course, power windows and power door locks, power mirrors, all those power goodies. Your four-wheel drive switches over here. You have two-wheel drive high, automatic, four-wheel drive high. And let's get started. 5.3 liter V8 engine, very powerful, very potent, very smooth. A lot of get up and go in this vehicle, folks. A lot of get up and go, very smooth. Love these SUVs because you could actually use them as trucks even, as far as towing is concerned, as far as pulling is concerned. This one has a 7-pin connector and has a proper tow hitch. I believe you can do an excess of 6,000 or 7,000 pounds with this. I'll have to double check on that, don't quote me. Transmission shifts just about as smooth as butter. Engine is very quiet, very smooth, very capable. And just feel like you're riding on top of the world over here. Vehicle is tracking straight, doesn't pull to the left or the right. I don't hear any vibrations, don't hear any clicking, don't hear any rubbing. Very quiet vehicle, a lot of sound dampening materials used in this vehicle. Allows you to keep the outside world outside. Virtually no blind spots in this vehicle whatsoever, thankfully, due to the abundance of windows. Nice large mirrors as well. This is the generation and era in which GM made some of their greatest vehicles. I would say probably from the late 90s, mid to late 90s to be completely fair, up until I would say the 2000s or even the early teens. They made some of their nicest vehicles, and although their vehicles have gotten fancier, or nicer in other words, quality has not been quite to the same spec as their older vehicles you would see from the 90s and early 2000s. This generation, which started out in 2007, gave you a lot of additional features and styling elements that you didn't have with the previous generation. Makes the vehicle look a lot more modern. Makes it feel a lot more modern and significant. This stretch of road over here we're going to be on has got a lot of uneven surfaces, a lot of potholes, and a lot of roughness to it. So this section of road we like to bring cars on because if there's any excessive wear and tear on your upper or lower control arms, your ball joints, sway bar links, tie rod ends, you'll typically feel them here if they're moderate to severe. You'll feel them clunk, you'll feel looseness in the front suspension and the front end. I don't hear or feel any of that. This vehicle is doing a great job of absorbing all the roughness on this road as well without feeling numb and disconnected. Hear a little bit of the rattle on the plastic on the door panel, but I'm just really sensitive to sounds that are not supposed to be there, that is. This section of road we'll do a complete stop and we'll do a 0 to 60 acceleration pull going up this hill, putting maximum strain on the vehicle, and see how quickly we can get from 0 to 60 miles per hour. Here, as you can see, we're at 0 and 3, 2, 1 and go. About 50% throttle over here, 60, 70% throttle, 80% throttle. And we're at 60 miles per hour before you know it. We'll go ahead and slow down to a safe speed. That was pretty impressive. No replacement for displacement. You cannot beat a naturally aspirated V8. Folks, this is something that's going to be quickly disappearing for your future generation, for your kids, for your grandkids. They may never drive a V8 and never get to feel what we feel when you hear that roar of that engine and you get pinned back to your seat as your car is just ripping down the road. It is a beautiful feeling. Save the V8s. I know fuel economy and emissions is going to be a center of focus for the EPA in the upcoming years, and many new vehicles are already going to smaller turbocharged engines. They're going to be facing a lot of reliability and quality control issues down the line. Folks, nowadays you can have a 20 or 25 or 30-year-old vehicle. The vehicle I daily drive is 37 years old, 38 years old actually now. And you're not going to see any of these newer modern cars from the late teens, early 2020s and on. You're not going to see those vehicles reach those ages. They just cannot do it. There's too much stuff in them. They're too complicated. They got too much tech. They got too many turbos and emissions equipments. They will not make it. These newer vehicles are going to be disposable vehicles, folks. I think on average they'll last probably 10 to 15 years at best, and that's with proper care and maintenance. But coming back to this vehicle, highly recommended. I think it would make a great rig for you and your family for all of your needs, whether you're going to the mountains, going skiing, pulling a boat, or just getting the family to soccer practice. I think this will make a great match for you. Folks, if you've enjoyed our video, please do consider giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel as well. We'd greatly appreciate it. We really are focusing on our YouTube channel this year, and we cannot grow it without your help. So please like and subscribe, and then hit the bell notification icon so you can be notified of all of our future videos. And for those of you watching us from out of state or out of town, please do remember we also do have affordable nationwide shipping and transport services available as well. So just give us a call, shoot us an email, shoot us a text. We'll get you a quote on what it would take to get this vehicle from our doorstep to yours. Now, if there's any information that is lacking in this video or the ad, or any questions or concerns, feel free to reach me and get me directly by dialing area code 916-765-7575, or as always, you can reach us 24/7, 365 days a year on our website at directautooutlet.com. As we make our way back to the lot here, I'll use this opportunity to thank you for joining us and investing your valuable time and sticking with us throughout the entirety of this video. We certainly do appreciate it. We hope to have the opportunity to see and interact with each and every one of you in the near future. We'll pull in here and we'll back up into a stall. And we'll see our proximity sonar sensors at work. As we get closer to the vehicle behind us, it'll beep at us and notify us that we're getting too close. It'll get faster, and it'll get solid when you need to stop. And folks, that's all she wrote. Thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.